All right, Curtis Chappell here with Quantum SEO Solutions, and what we're going to talk about today is post-penguin backlinking. And I know that this has been a hot topic throughout the internet at the moment, and webmasters around the world are trying to figure out what's the most appropriate way to best conduct your backlinking exercises after the penguin filter was applied. And excuse me, what I want to do is talk today about how we're categorizing backlinks, and I want to say that I'm not going to take credit for this framework, because the framework itself came from a video that I watched recently that was produced by Market Samurai, which I thought was just fantastic. And what that video prompted me to do was to review what I've been doing with my clients, and then have a look at how that compares to what Market Samurai was finding out with their clients. So first thing we'll do is we'll just take a look at this framework that Market Samurai has identified with regards to the types of backlinks that you would find. And the first is brand links. And in a brand link, it's either your company name or the actual physical name of your product or service that you're linking or using as the link anchor text. The next is contextual links, and what we mean by contextual links are keyword phrases that you would want to be trying to rank for. So instead of obviously not the company name, but a variation or a keyword phrase that you're hoping to bring up that product or brand name. And the third we've just categorized as other, and other are links that effectively are simply click here or download now, or learn more or read more. These are all very common. And just as a side note, there is a product on the planet that has the most number of links pointed to it, with the contextual or anchor text being download now. So if you know what that is or you want to have a guess, go to the comments below this video, put in your guess, and then I'll come back, and if we don't see the answer, I'll tell you what the answer is, or give some kudos to the person who has figured this out. So there's as I said, there's a product on the web which has the most number of links pointed to it using the anchor text download now. So be interested to know what your thoughts are on that. All right, so what did the Market Samurai research determine? All right, well, the video was about 25-30 minutes, so there was a whole lot of information in there. The one thing that stuck out to me, though, was that in their research, they found that if a site had more than 70% contextual links, oftentimes the penguin penalty was being applied, and that site was being pushed down the index for search. So very important to understand that we don't now want a whole bunch of keyword variations as contextual or anchor links pointing back to us. So what does Market Samurai think is the preferred scenario? Well, based on their research, this is what they came back and offered. And they suggested a mix of 40% brand links, 20% contextual links, and 40% other links. Now, personally, if I had 40% other links on a site, I would find that quite unnatural. You might find one or two of those links on a page, but I just find that a bit aggressive. So I'm going to give you my suggestions, and I'm giving you my suggestions based on the last 8 months of very aggressive backlinking that I've been doing with my clients. Now, most of the backlinking I do, though, is pretty much white hat. So we're talking about using a blog that's on a subdirectory of a site, and then using the blog to do the bulk of the backlinking. So again, I don't do a whole bunch of dodgy backlinks from various places on the internet. I tend to use the client site, and again use a WordPress install on a subdirectory to drive those backlinks. So my suggestion, or what I'm going to use now, and I have made a slight change since I watched that video, is a mix of 50% brand links, 40% contextual links, and 10% other. And to me, this really seems a lot more natural than what Market Samurai was suggesting. But having said that, Market Samurai was really trying to be ultra white hat based on their research. Now, prior to seeing this video, I was applying a scenario of 60% contextual links and 40% brand links. Okay, so again, I was being quite aggressive, but I did not seem to, none of my clients suffered after the Penguin update. So because I was less than that 70 percentile that Market Samurai determined to be the breaking point, I guess I was staying under the radar, so I was doing okay. But I have backed that off a little bit. So once again, this is what I'm doing now. And so if we have, say, 6 to 10 links on a page, or say we have 10 links on a page, we would have 5 brand links, 4 contextual links, and then 1 link that says download now, learn more, read more, etc. All right. So once again, Curtis Chappell with Quantum SEO Solutions. This is the results that I've been getting for my clients, and we have had no effect post Penguin on my clients' sites. All right, so once again, if you're out there doing some backlinking, just make sure you do the right thing. Stay away from dodgy backlinking from dodgy sites and using hundreds and hundreds of contextual backlinks using primary search words. It's just not going to work anymore. The world has changed, Google's changed, and they're getting smarter with the game. So once again, Quantum SEO Solutions, and the question for you is, are you using the proper backlinking techniques to get your business found faster?